Hello YouTube, and it's been a while since I did a bit of chitty chatty, and today I'm gonna talk about like what must have been my shortest New Year hobby resolution ever. Like, we're the 4th of January, so it took 4 days. If you follow my blog for my plans this year, I wanted to bring my Emperor's Children Legion and all its attached parts of Renegade Knights and Heretic Imperial Guard and Demons up to at least 10,000 points, preferably more. And then a few things happened. First of all, chapter approved individualist thing. The theme is clear. They are going back, like in the old editions, to a power race for tournament armies. Now there's someone at the club who calls it a Nova list, like in the big American tournament. Totally out of fluff. Rip them all a new one kind of army lists. Not really fun, not my style. I tend to build more fluffier armies with a lot of troop choices, but the fact is you've, well, actually get ripped a new one when you play against the more competitive players. And saying that you don't want to play them, that means you'll just be like playing the same 3-4 guys every time, so not really a great idea of a hobby. So that's the first point. Second point I have is, if I now want to play, I need, and that's taking just my Emperor's Children, basic Space Marine army, without any attachments, my Codex Chaos, my FAQ for the Codex Chaos, my rulebook for the FAQ, Big FAQ 1, Big FAQ 2, Index Space Marines, my Forge World book, my Forge World FAQ. What was more? Oh yeah, chapter approved 1, chapter approved 2, the facts for those two. So you see, I'm already at 13 assorted PDF files and books. So I need like a carry case just to get a game out. So then I'm not even holding my army, my dice and everything, and I'm already holding a suitcase around. And those books aren't light, being hardcovers and everything, so... And then you have to look for just that one little rule thingy somewhere, and yeah, that's another thing I'm not too fond about anymore, about the whole 40k thingy. Now, I thought 8th edition was fun and easy, and, well, easy as in to get into. That all turned sour very well. Like I saw another guy on YouTube say, Maka, you all know his videos, he had a point. Games Workshop managed to bring from a really easy game down to a bunch of, and then we're gonna use then he used a few of not censored words, stuff in this edition. They're basically screwed all over. Now there's also a third thing, which was both good and bad news, is that my source, now that sounds mysterious, doesn't it, but I'm just not gonna leave it because fellow might lose his job then, has confirmed, yes, Emperor's Children are coming. Woohoo! Not with a pure codex, but they're coming in the White Dwarf with the Index of Star Days, together with Demon Fulgrim, and, well, the Noise Marine flashback was a first thingy, but they're going to be plastic Noise Marines, who are going to look more modern. So the limited edition guy from last week, which I didn't buy, it was out of the store and I didn't bother to order it anymore for when I'm coming up later. So more of the green, dwarf, dark, whatever, you know, funny smile faces and everything, Noise Marines. But it will also mean that all their troop choices will become Noise Marines. No more regular Chaos Space Marines with heavy bolters, missile launchers and all the hutchabachi. So about half my army will be axed in this edition. Yeah, I can storm away and do it again next time, or whatever. But it also means, already with chapter approved I lost about 700 points of whatever I got painted, and that's with the cultists going up, and I got a lot of cultists. But in the end they went from 5,000 and a bit of painted Emperor's Children to 4,333. I just remembered because it was a lot of trees, and I just did the math like yesterday. So okay, that sucked as well. Now I got a big battle lined up at the club in June, so I'm going to play that one. But I also said jokingly beginning of the year amongst friends, my computer is getting old for gaming, works for work and everything, but for gaming he's starting to crackle a bit. That if they screwed up the Emperor's Children any further, I would sell off my army and buy a new computer with it. Well, to be honest, I'm seriously considering it now, after the big battle. I am, for one, not going to expand anymore on units. I'm gonna finish what I'm already in process of painting, but that's it. All the rest I am going to assemble in lots and toss away on eBay or something. Same as with units that I already not officially known that I probably won't be using anymore, or be able to use, or will change, because sonic weaponry will be a thing, and unfortunately the more basic weapons won't be. So I'm not sure if the Predator is coming back. I didn't ask like in 3rd edition where you had the sonic weapons, which was worse than a normal Predator, but also fluffy, so I use that always. But if that happens, my last cannon Predators are useless. Going in the style of the army, I kind of predict that things like a Vindicator and everything are going to be out. That's not really sunny. She's standing back in bombarding the enemy, so I'm not gonna bother assembling it. It's probably going to go out like that as well. Same with a couple of Hellbrutes, not because they won't be usable, but I just got way too much Hellbrutes. I might keep 1 or 2, but yeah, if it's really like that, I'm gonna see what the army list does. Well, not rules wise, but which units I can select. Build a small core army, probably use most of the cultists who are now, well, they're no longer cannon fodder, they're just your game winning units, even with a 5-point increase. If you see the army list now, you got 3 characters, 3 very small cultist units to get the slots in and all the good stuff, or either a huge amount of cultists which just comes back to 3 command points. Add to that formations, which already turned my stomach sour in 6th and 7th, so we'll see where that goes. Now the first ones in Vicious are rather mild, but we all know how Games Workshop tends to creep up and stuff, so that's not going to help either. But yeah, I've been playing Lord of the Rings now mostly. I've been taking Nashi Lord of the Rings, not only for the challenge, but I guess that my gaming year this year is going to be more of well, on the one hand Lord of the Rings, but on the other hand also other skirmish games against other people, but against Nashi as well. Going more in our comfort zone of anime and everything, so I've got the Anime Tactics rulebook still lying around there. I've got the Relic Knights rulebook and all the figures lying around here somewhere. But that way I'm gonna clean out a lot of things, because I'm moving places first half of next year anyway, when we're buying a house. Yeah, you're buying a house, man cave, and bigger man cave actually. But like that, and I don't have to move that all, and it can all go in the pot for a new kitchen or a bathroom. I don't know, it depends on what we're gonna find. And a new computer, especially new computer. Don't tell her out loud, but new computer, priority 1. Same as with the Ducks Army. You might have read on my blog already. I don't like the rules. Sorry guys for 2 fat lardies, I don't like the rules. Well, they're more or less okay, but it's I don't like the system of the random card drawing thing. Doesn't allow really for tactical play. Something I like to win my battles in movement phase and not by a draw the card, suddenly charge up. It's the same thing with 40k, by the way. I don't like it when someone takes his whole turn and then the other guy takes his whole turn. No, that's bullshit. More like for example, Lord of the Rings has the priority system of I go, you go, because then you can either choose to react or to act with your units. Whatever you want to do, but that's just the kind of play I like the most. That's also usually true in skirmish games, so Widows and Badgers, for example, use it as well. It's also a game that we're going to be playing this year a lot. I just need to, after the challenge, really paint on the models. But yeah, that makes it. So you saw here on the side of the blog, you know, the sidebar, the Eternal list I had installed for the Emperor's Children this year, and well, I just deleted it. Well, I'm going to delete it now because I'm going to push enter. There we go, it's gone. Oops, no more eternal list, I'm not bothering anymore. Oh, feel the stress flow if not this bullshit. I'm keeping like 2,000 points maybe, but all the rest I'm going to start eliminating, especially the demons, the Imperial Guard units. The status probably won't be in the list anymore anyway, so we'll see how it all goes, but well, that's why it's already on the blog, and thanks for watching, see you next time, cheers!